up, everybody? It's your boy 313 J-Mo here with another video for y'all. And if you didn't catch the post-game show on Luke G's channel, make sure you go catch that. So the preseason has finally ended, and I'm very excited about it ending. Two things: one, thank God it's over, and two, the regular season is here, and three, besides I don't want my players to get injured. Besides Ragnow and Jared Davis, we came out unscathed, and neither one of those are season-ending or even 8-week injuries. So we came out on top in that fashion. So let's talk about this Lions game right here. From a defensive perspective, I think this is the best our secondary has played. And look, I'm not going off of points and plays that's happening, towards the end of the game when the fourth and fifth stringers are out there. I'm going by what I see from the beginning of the game and towards the end. The secondary has really been lights out the entire preseason, but in this game, our twos against A3s, whatever you want to call it, our secondary was lights out. PJ Johnson was all over the place in this game, pushing the pocket, beating double teams, being hungry. Man, there's some of these players that we're going to have to put on the practice squad that I really don't want to lose, and he is one of them. I don't want to lose PJ Johnson, but he played great. Will Harris had some nice plays, a couple tackles here and there. Adams had some tackles. Mike Ford played well. He played well. He played for his job. He fought hard for a spot. I still think he gave up a touchdown, though. What was his name? Summers. He played solid when he finally got his opportunity. This just reminds me of a kid that's just been grinding, man. And he's been grinding, and he's been trying to make the most of all of his opportunities, and he's been doing that with the interception. Number 41, I don't know who he was, but he had some pass breakups, and he had an interception. And number 41, please, somebody, I know y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know who that was, because he's somebody that I want to put on the radar in case something happened. That little box that Bob Quinn has of players, he needs to be in that box, because I like what I saw from him. And mainly with the secondary and defense, it lets me know, even down to the fourth string and fifth string, Matt Patricia's system, whatever his system is, however he trains these guys, all of these guys, even the 87 man on the roster, they're all buying into the system, and they're all following, and they're all executing the systems. Because to me, it's not about the players, it's about the system. Because we've seen the Patriots with less talent win Super Bowls because of the system. So when I see backups playing great in the system, it gives me more confidence overall from the second stringers to the starters. On defense, who else was good? I don't know if I said Eric Lee. Eric Lee was good. Pittman had some plays here and there. I like Lowen. I know Mitchell Lowen. I know he's not gonna get a spot on the team, but I like the havoc that he's causing. And then on the other side of the ball, Tom Savage was horrible. Yes, the offensive line was not protecting Tom Savage, but the offensive line wasn't protecting Josh Johnson either. And yeah, Tom Savage was horrible. Josh Johnson is much better. He just looks more poised out there. He commands the defense a little bit better. The communication with the receivers is better. It seems like everything is just better when he's out there. And to me, that's an indictment on Tom Savage. I know he's coming off of an injury, but regardless of you coming off a concussion or not, you should be throwing footballs in the dirt. And Johnson's only been here for a couple weeks, and he looks better than you. I would rather him be the backup quarterback. Hopefully they don't have Tom Savage be the backup quarterback, but that's something that's out of our control. But I was happy to see what I wanted to see from Fulgham and Amani Oruwariye. I told you guys coming into this game, Amani and Teez Tabor didn't play. He'll still end up making the team just because he's injured, and he's going to make the team on some fluke stuff. I know how fans feel about Teez, but he's going to make the team on some fluke stuff. But Oruwariye started out great in this game, had a couple pass breakups, was covering his man. He was always step for step with his receiver. And then he had one bad drive. And on that bad drive, he gave up a play, gave up another play, and then he got injured. And that was a horrible sequence from him. But to me, it's like, I don't even know what play he got hurt on, because he had two bad plays, and then the third play, he's like, yo, I'm hurt. So we got to get him healthy out there. That could be another reason why Tabor makes the team, just because him and Oruwariye aren't 100% healthy. So, but that's something to look at. But Oruwariye was nice. I love what I see from him. I think he can continue to develop. I'm not trying to throw him out in the fire this year, but I want him to continue to develop. But Travis Fulgham and Isaac Nada. And see, the reason they were able to have good games, even though one of Travis Fulgham's passes got taken away because of some crap, but I think both of his feet was in still. But Tom Savage couldn't get the ball. To me, with these backup quarterbacks in these preseason games, you have to be good enough to get my receivers the ball. And Tom Savage couldn't get anyone the ball, so you can't see what people are capable of if you can't give them the ball. Duhar had a nice couple plays, but back on Fogel. Using that big body to win the 50-50 balls. He runs like a 4.5, so he doesn't have that top end acceleration, but he has some acceleration. 3 catches for 84 yards with 1 big 52-yard catch. But besides that, he had another big like 30-yard catch that they took away. Isaac Nada had 3 catches for 45 yards. And see, this is all thanks to Josh Johnson, because Josh Johnson came out there and gave these guys catches. From Duhart to Fulgham to even Tom Kennedy. He was solid. I like what I saw from Nada. He got that touchdown. It was a nice touchdown pass from Johnson. Also, I like to see both Ben Schwa at the center position. It was very, very interesting. I feel like early on in the game he was struggling a little bit, but when he moved to center, he was much better. And you know how Matt Patricia loves versatility. So the fact that he's moving to center is telling me, and he actually didn't play bad. He was solid. It's telling me that he has a very high chance of making this team. And Bo Ben Schwa is one of the people I wanted to make this team. Bo Ben Schwa is one of the people I thought we were going to draft in the 5th round, but we got Warrior. Y'all know how that went. So it's just a lot of things going on in this game. For example, Brandon Powell was amazing, and it was nice to see his return ability. And I thought he's been playing well throughout the preseason when he's gotten the opportunities. I think game 2 he had three catches, led the team. I think Brandon Powell is making his team. I like what he can contribute. If an injury happens, it looks like he'll be able to step in. And he was supposed to do that last year, but he got hurt, and then we had to use him mainly as a receiver. And then he had 100 yards in that last game. But with Brandon Powell, I love what I'm seeing from him. It's just effort and grind to make this team. But okay, guys, I've been talking about all the good things. Now let's talk about the bad. I mean, the penalties. All preseason. So Matt Patricia, Bevel, all of the coaches, what's up with these penalties, y'all? Like, I'm being very hard on y'all. Y'all freaking garbage and trash for these penalties. Get the team in order. Get these guys to do their job and stop making menial mistakes, because that's how you lose in the big games. We gotta get these penalties nipped in the bud seriously. Not overreacting because it's preseason, but something that we need to pay attention to. Also, the offensive line depth isn't the best at all. Like, they weren't good tonight. They weren't good tonight. Like, let's be 100, they weren't good. But I'm not as worried about some Lions fans, because I think we got Ben Schwa. Crosby is a backup tackle, and then the 8th guy. We'll see who that 8th guy is. But you know, it's not like I'm not concerned, but I am concerned, but I'm not as worried as some other fans, because I think that the running game and the system, I think it'll work even if we plug a few guys in. I don't think this is like last year where nobody could block anybody at all. I think this is a little bit different from that. But the offensive line wasn't good. On the defense, you know, sometimes the linebackers got cooked by receivers or tight ends. And the pass rush was inconsistent. We only had 1 sack, but I'm not just looking at that. I'm looking at, you know, the sacks that the pressure that forced interceptions, and when Eric Lee was causing havoc, and I'm looking at the safety that we made them get because of the holding call in the end zone. I'm looking at all of the stuff in totality, but all in all, with the preseason, my grade for the Lions over the preseason, if I was giving them a grade, it'd be like a C, because the O-line has been inconsistent. The D-line has been even more inconsistent when the starters have not been out there. So depth in certain areas might be issues from the O-line. That's really the only place that depth is, to me, of a huge concern. I think our linebackers are fine. I think our cornerbacks and safeties are fine. I think our D linemen are fine, believe it or not. PJ Johnson, and we have other guys coming off the edge. But all in all, I mean, on for the preseason, I'm not overreacting. As I said last night on when we was doing the post-game show, you don't win preseason games without a backup quarterback. So if your backup quarterback is David Fells, you're not winning preseason games. Show me the team that's winning preseason games with bad backup quarterbacks. And since our backup quarterback situation was so bad, we couldn't win these preseason games. You know, the first half of this game right here, we had Savage playing like trash. Josh Johnson came in, got some touchdowns. The same thing happened every time Josh Johnson came in. He got touchdowns, and no other quarterback could really do anything. David Fells had that one good game, but it's hard to win preseason games when your backups are so terrible. But let's get ready for Arizona. I'm definitely ready. I know Matt Patricia is ready, and we just got to stay focused, and everybody needs to continue to buy in and do their job. Our running backs, Mark Thompson was okay tonight, but I'm not really worried about the running backs either. I know some fans are still upset about Zach Zenner. I understand, but you'll see the light. You'll see the true path that this team is going to go on later on in the season. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this preseason game. Let me know what you think about the preseason of totality. What are your takeaways? My takeaway is the defense is about to be amazing, and the offense is going to be just as good. I think we're going to be top 10 in both. I've been saying that all year, and I'm more confident going off of just the preseason. But all right, guys, make sure you like, comment, and sub it up. Let me know what you guys think, man. The Lions 0-4 in the preseason. I ain't overreacting. You shouldn't either. It's your boy 313 J Mo.